I'm a former gang leader from the 11th Broadway Gangsta Crips. They gave me 135 years.
Wow.
I may be a bad person, I may be a good person, I don't know. But I know I'm actually innocent of these crimes.
Let's go just bring it in.
My name is Donta Kyle. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California, date of birth 9/17/87. I'm a former gang leader, 11th Broadway Gangsta Crips. So a lot of people know me. A lot of people know my personality. My former aliases was HK Pool, Gutter Coley, Savage.
How long you been down?
I've been down 10 years. I came to jail April 25th, 2012. My daughter was born October 5th, 2012. Trying to get home to my kids, man. I rap a little bit.
How long did they give you?
They gave me 135 years.
Wow.
135 years.
A couple questions, man. What do you think? What do you think it was about the area that you grew up in, or your childhood, that led you down the path to becoming a gang leader and becoming part of that lifestyle?
My childhood was amazing, man. My parents, they're amazing. My aunties, my uncles, they're amazing. Everybody, they was former gang members, but they were attentive. They tried to steer me the right way, man. It was just personal decisions. Personal decisions, trying to fit in and have people to like you, and just not being yourself, I guess. And you start a path and attempted murder at 14, and you go to jail, and at that point it's lost. You go to jail and you get into fights, and now you become like known, like in South Central and Compton. You're like, a lot of people love you and respect you. Some people fear you, so then you feed on that. And
so do you feel like that that notoriety gave you some sense of identity, and do you think that's what you fed into, and instead of going in a different direction? Or
it gave you it was just like the rap stars, I guess. Like at a concert you hear your name, it's like yeah, that's me. And it was just on some negative stuff. I've done positive stuff. I've coached football teams when I was little. I've been going to church my entire life, but it was just the gang area was everything, man. It was when you were in trouble at home, it was somewhere to hide out in.
Yeah.
To keep from getting in trouble, and you just get in more trouble. Like Russell Westbrook, that was my junior high school best friend. We played basketball together every day. He grew up in the same type of environment I grew up in. He ended up in the NBA. I ended up in prison. More power to my boy. Love him to death. Just personal decisions, man. That's all. I just pray that somebody out there could understand that these tattoos don't define me.
Yeah.
Everything. I got a daughter named Journey. I got a son named Donta and Sean. I got a grandmama who was rest in peace, who I love to death. And it's just life, man. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna do some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bust people up. I don't do that stuff. That's all, man.
Have you thought about that second chance at life, that second chance at freedom, and what you'll do different?
If my celly was here, I talk like I'm getting out tomorrow. My celly will tell you that I pray every night, and I pray for good, bad, and in between. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a good person. But the way that the social movements are coming together in the world right now, it makes it easy for some, like a gang leader like me, to who may want to do good, but the gang life pulling back, and it's like, are we enemies? We can't do this. It's about being socially accountable.
Yeah.
You have a right to be perfect in your space, just like I have a right to be perfect in my space. And prior to these movements, the Black Lives Matter movement and all this stuff going on, man, it was a time where somebody that wanted to do good couldn't do good because the gang life was like, man, what, you're crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that it's about being black, and it's about being Asian and Hispanic and minority, and it's about getting our rights. I could walk to somebody from a rival gang and say, hey, look, man, this is what we got going on, man. There's some other stuff over here, and it ain't me just talking, because the wrongful conviction compensation, it would award me $3,917,000. And I got a photo album and stuff. I write in my photo album so I can keep on looking at my family and setting my goals next to them. But I got a lot of goals, man, a lot of stuff that I want to do, mainly through music and entertainment.
Yeah.
But only because that gives you the broad audience. And you get people to listen and people to hear what you have to say and what you've been through. And man, if you talk to anybody that look at this that know me,
yeah,
y'all know, man, I'm the same. I ain't changed. I'm not y'all know me. I ain't never been violent. If you push me, I will push back. I come to a point where I don't get pushed. I don't put myself in a position to be pushed. And that's where I'm at with life.
Two, my last two questions, and if Scotty, if you have any questions. So one is, what do you think was the turning point for you? Was it landing in here, or what do you think was the turning point for you that changed your mindset, your outlook on the gang life, on the negativity, and trying to take that and turn it into a positive? What was the turning point?
Just if I didn't go through this, I would have still been the same asshole. Don't care. But going through this, I got my discovery. And going through my discovery, people that I hung with every day, that I would have killed for, that I would have died for, that I chose over my kids. Now, when when you give your life to the game, I got a saying like if I risk my life for the game, then I must love the game more than my kid, because I've never had to shoot for my kid, I've never had to fight for my kid. So when you jump out and you try to hurt people for this game, you must love them more than this. So the people that I was doing that type of stuff for, they went behind my back and told the police that I may have done this. Not that I done it, not that they saw me do it, just that, hey man, he may have done this. And those same people end up like trying to run my hood now and like trying to like corral some type of craziness. So going through this, like reading my paperwork, had I not read my paperwork, had I not jumped into my legal stuff like a lawyer, then I probably would have been the same, because I would have trusted the same people and done all this type of stuff. Sometimes it takes being betrayed to actually wake up, man.
Yeah. In your mind, living it, being a part of it, what do you think it is do you think it could ever change? Do you think it could ever end? And what do you think perpetuates it just to continue going to where just somebody a couple blocks over that's in a different set, y'all can be enemies and y'all don't even really know each other to have beef with each other? You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm from Broadway. My dad co-founded the 11 Dudes Broadways. My mother is from H. Ray Hoover. Her name was Donna Denise Richmond, Dee. Now my dad is Albert Dwayne Kyle and Big Tapo. Now these two gangs, before I was born, they was close. After I became born, the Hoovers killed Big Bam, and then we became enemies. And that's my momhood, it's my dadhood. My family from here, my family from here. This is one my dad started. This is one my mom represented like she was a man. So I got like a lot of music based on that type of stuff. And it's just gonna come down to men being men. This ain't gonna come down to like us wanting to fight over a block that we purchased. And me personally, like I got a lot of friends that represent other gangs. And a long time ago, that couldn't happen. I don't know if it's me getting older or me really wanting to change, or it comes natural, I guess. And you gotta let it come. You can't I can't surround myself around hate and around people that won't want to be negative and expect for me to be positive. Even if I want to be positive around these people, it's gonna be small. I have to surround myself around people that's willing to see the world the way I want to see it. And if they don't want to see it the way I want to see it, then we just got to let it go. We got to let each other go.
And so even with your mother and your father growing up in that culture and being a part of that, did they make a concerted effort to try to steer you away from that and to keep you out of it? Or do you think it was something that was almost passed down to you?
It's not like something they say, hey, do this, but it is what I'm seeing in my house. And, everybody want to be like their dad. Like my daddy was Big Tapo, one of the toughest dudes you ever run into, but one of the humblest, most respectful. And to see him walk, you want to walk like him. To see him talk, you want to talk like him. Your little kid trying to put bass in your voice because you got bass in here. With my mom, it was kind of we was best friends. So it was kind of like you see her check a man, some, and automatically you're a man, so you want to protect your mom. So it's not with the gang stuff for her. But with my dad, it was like everything he do, I want to do. So it's not like, again, it comes down to personal decisions. It's not what they taught me. I had a decision. I went to school. I had friends that was playing basketball and football and all this other stuff. I didn't choose those routes. At home, they didn't teach gang stuff, and if I said something like gang related, I would get in trouble. I would get punishment.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't what was taught to me. But it is what I was seeing every day. Everywhere it was just, this is what it is. And I had a perfect childhood. I did more amazing stuff as a kid than most people do as adults.
Wow.
but it was the gang culture. No excuses for our dumbness, man. It's just sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
You know? They blame me for two shootings. One happened March 5th, the other happened February 8th, 2012. One was my friend. He was in the driver's seat of his car. The passenger of the car killed him. They said it was me based on no evidence at all. They got video surveillance that ain't clear of somebody getting into the car. They got 3 witnesses. One of them happened to be my sister that told him I did it. One witness, the LAPD coerced into saying it. They did it, gave they fingerprints and DNAs on the car, mine ain't. There's no eyewitnesses, no nothing. I got the evidence here, nobody want to look at it. I'm just praying that somebody somewhere looking to Donta Kyle, People versus Donta Kyle, LA Superior Court, case number TA 122-773. There's an alibi at first clerk transcript 164 through 190. That's a state witness who said that I was with her the night it happened, but she know I did it. There's DNA and LAPD DR number 1218-07253 that excludes me of being a passenger of the car, but puts 2 random people I don't know who they are, puts them there and me absent. There's video surveillance that was introduced as being from March 5th, 2012, but it was really April 3rd, 2012. Had absolutely nothing to do with the murder because it was after the murder. And they said these are the events that the murder happened. I need help. I pray there's somebody out there somewhere, man, believe in my cause. I may be a bad person. I may be a good person. I don't know, but I know I'm actually innocent of these crimes. Man, just life period, y'all, man. Keep on fighting a good fight, man. There's a lot of people in here that got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not the only wrongfully convicted individual. I just pray that somebody looks into my case. And just help me get free, man. If I jaywalk, then at that point, just throw me to the wolves. You know, I'm not committing no more crimes. I didn't commit these 2. It's been 10 years too long. Shout out to Lysis, my granny who raised me, gave me all the strength. My mom down at East Richardson, Taylor, my sister, everybody else. I love y'all. To my kids, I'm doing everything I gotta do to get to y'all, man. I don't know what else to say. I ain't a deadbeat. I'm just man, got caught in the system. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Thank you.
Yo, appreciate you sharing your story, man.
Appreciate y'all letting me.